quarter number 1. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Meanwhile, the Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 29, Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Here's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. The kick by McManus is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 16 yards, a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Mahomes going to throw. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. On first down, Wilson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Well, the Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half, and they'll start with a short field following that turnover as they look for points here before the break. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Mahomes, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That one a first down pickup of 8. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Hunter Renfrow, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Devin Singletary, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. And then finally, we finish off Week 14 in the desert. It's the Patriots and Cardinals from Glendale. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter play. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Andrew Beck, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. McManus's point after is good, and it makes the score 21-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 26. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he powers his way up past the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. From the 31, Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a two-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw is Wilson. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they will take a knee here. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Chiefs, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll do it for us.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turns times to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, they'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Go when you ride.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. So in the Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Broncos at 12-1 now to start play. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Williams. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. There's Wilson to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Wilson. That is caught inside the 5. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over here up near the 40. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime with a visiting. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 36, Wilson eluding the pressure right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Williams loses the football and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. The pocket. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Wilson on 1st down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot complete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Wilson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Wilson now. Throwing on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Wilson. Able to find Judy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wilson to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing now is Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He's back to throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared, and it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs, and I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. It took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early, try and get on a schedule and feel good with it. Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the effects jump on us. They come in as late as possible, as close to kickoff, and play. Whatever way they did it, it worked in this one.
So for the Cards, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown. I hope y'all can nest double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Came to make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie, boy, I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. And you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it 'cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no, I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like a bastard, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 'cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a award, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on fours, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Fourth down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried 'cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can get.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special Christmas Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Our game here, the second of 3 on this fine Christmas day. We're coming up later tonight with Bucks and Cardinals from Glendale. And then remember, as if your spouse hasn't chided you enough already, more football coming your way tomorrow night. Chargers and Colts on the 26 from Indianapolis. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. This defense for the Rams, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Operating from the gun, Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Jeudy. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch every one thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Wilson now to throw on third down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Wilson. Caught on a slant. Touchdown Broncos. Albert O, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup, he thought he was going.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Broncos at 12-2 now on the year. And they come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield,
if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and 6. Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Off the draw. Here's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Andrew Beck, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they're going to speed things up here. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They run it again with Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Williams. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Williams. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Back to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll look to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. And now Wilson unhappy with something he saw there as he's going to burn a timeout. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Wilson's throw there complete to Hamlin. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Now it's Wilson. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Down. Here's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. To throw is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Williams. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Broncos, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know.